Proverbs chapter 10, verses 31 and 32. A good person's mouth is a clear fountain of wisdom. A foul mouth is a stagnant swamp. The speech of a good person clears the air. The words of the wicked pollute it. Father, I am first struck with the words, "a good person's," and immediately the enemy reminds me of the words that have been drilled over and over, most of the time in a religious meeting we call church, that there is none good but you. And with that thought, the immediate question is, what's the point? Why should I bother applying myself to study your word and doing my best to apply your precepts? How many wonderful people have stopped at this conclusion, buying into the lie that we'll permanently live in hell? How many times have you longed for every individual to realize that it is not about our mistakes and sin, but the freedom from the power of sin? How many really, truly understand that sin was a way of life, and now through Christ, we no longer must bow to its power or influence? This is how I know my mouth is a clear fountain of wisdom, through Christ. This is how I know the stagnant swamp that I once could not help but speak is no longer my go-to line of speech, through Christ. This is how I know that words that escape from my lips truly can clear the air, through Christ. This is how I know the pollution of manipulation and disbelief spoken through insecurity and rejection has become a thing of the past, through Christ. For it is through Christ that I have become your righteousness, Father. It is through Christ I have been redeemed from a life of sin. It is through Christ I have been given a spirit of wisdom and revelation. It is through Christ the pollution and stagnation of survivalism has been blown away by the breath of abundant life. It is through Christ the curse of never would amount to much is completely destroyed by the adoption as a son. I can only begin to recount all the wonderful things that I have access to through Christ, but I have access to them all. Your promises, Father, are yes and amen.